Subscribe to Faye Bay.
Alright, so you're going to start at the top of your ear and down. You're going to part that into 3 braids. And that's the start of my parting map. Then you're going to take the front of your hair and split it in half. And you're actually going to part it into 4 sections. So you're going to part it straight up and down, vertically and horizontally. And basically going to do that on both sides just to help with the foundation of the parting, because it's easier if you part in sections than just trying to part a big part of your head. So I start in the front of my hair and I'm going to have 3 layers on the top. So this is the first layer. It has 6 braids in it. But as you can see, I started my sections in the front and then I went back, but I couldn't give you guys that footage because I was FaceTiming myself so that I could see the back of my hair. So yeah, but this is the top section. I believe it has 7 braids in it. Then the last section has 3 braids on each side, and I do make them align with the parting. So when I part one side, I just go straight across and part the other side. So in total it's 4 rows, and then 3 braids on the top, 7 on the second row, 6 on the third row, and 3 on the very back row from my ear down. Now I'm taking my tape ends that I already watercolored and I'm cutting the tape part off just so I can use them for the boho, because shoot, it's bundles. Who finna be cutting up bundles and stuff when you got tape ends that I got for free? So yeah, now I'm just putting some of that lock-in twist on it. I do not recommend this gel. I don't even know why I bought it, but that's another story for another time. But you're going to start braiding it, get your 3 sections, and you're going to go under the middle and grab the piece on the left and add the hair. And you're going to do that every time that you come back to the left side. As you are braiding or starting the knotless braid, you're going to want to make sure you have a tight grip on every piece of your hair. So like, don't loosen up your grip as you go down. As you can see, I'm not letting up, like I'm actually pulling it tighter. But y'all, tighter is not always good. It has to be like stable. I know you be seeing them girls with them braids that be like falling off the bone. You don't want it to look like it's falling off the bone, but you don't want it to look like it's just snatching your brains out. Like, no. But y'all, I did not feel like tucking my hair. I barely tuck my hair. I only tuck other people's hair when I work in the salon. I don't care if my hair stick out. And really, like, it was going with the color scheme, so I didn't tuck it. And y'all, as you go down to the end of your hair, you're going to want to put some gel or some jam on it. Right now, I'm adding the piece that I cut off the tape ends. And yeah, that's really how you add it. You just add it like a regular piece of hair, but don't add the piece that you want to come out, obviously. And when you're adding the hair, it does kind of stick out because it's like blunt. That's why people say, oh, if you have blunt ends, don't get your hair braided. So after you get done with that, you just have to cut the piece off. That's what I did. Just cut the piece that's like sticking out the braid. I don't know why I didn't show y'all that, but hopefully I'll show you in the end. I don't know. But y'all, this is just me starting another braid. I wanted to give you another angle. And yeah, I'm going to do a couple more braids for you just so you can get the hang of it. So I just showed you how to add hair at the start of the braid. You can add hair throughout the braid just to get the desired thickness that you want. It's really up to you where you add the hair and the thickness of the hair that you add. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to add it like around when you start braiding in the other way, because I do like to switch from overhand to underhand. I don't know, I guess it's just more comfortable. So I'm about to show you right here how I add a piece going down, and that's really how you do it. It's that simple, and you're gonna do that for really like even the boho pieces. Just pull the other piece out, or make sure you're adding the end of that hair in and not adding it in the middle like you would do the braiding hair. And as a hack, you can pull the other braids around the braid to make sure you're not adding the boho pieces directly next to each other. That's not cute in my opinion, y'all. Don't be adding them like directly next to each other. Like that makes them very bulky. Like just do it like maybe one braid you have it at the top, the next braid you have it at the middle and the bottom, or like, you know, just don't put the hair in the same place, like close to each other. This is how I do the braids on the left side of my hair. I wanted to give you like a hand placement for the other side. I know it's kind of different, but it's essentially the same. You really can tweak my method and do it however you want to do it. It's really not like a right or wrong way to knotless braiding. I just feel like you should be adding the hair at the start of the braid and not braiding your own hair, because it makes it look weird in my opinion, and also it won't last as long as adding the hair at the beginning of the braid. But yeah, just make sure you're pulling each strand of the braid as tight as you can, and don't let it go or loosen your grip. Make sure you're being very like steady with the way that you're braiding. And another thing I like to do, as you can see, I'm just feeling it to make sure that it feels right. Because one thing when you're doing your own hair, you have to make sure that it feels right. Because I know you can't see a lot of parts of your hair like that. I be forgetting to record me dipping them, but y'all, I use the little kettle and just pour the water over it over a trash can like you've seen in my other videos. But this is the final look. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else you want to see.